Chapter 1. Unmet Emotional Needs. This is one of the most common and least understood paths to infidelity. Because nothing looks wrong from the outside. No big fights, no lack of love, no sexual issues, and just a slow, quiet, emotional starvation that neither person fully notices. What unmet emotional needs actually means. It's not, we don't talk. We don't love each other. We argue a lot. It's much subtler. It's when a person stops feeling emotionally seen, emotionally valued, emotionally known, emotionally prioritized, emotionally appreciated. They feel alone inside the relationship. And they often feel guilty for feeling that way because my partner is a good person, I shouldn't feel this. So they don't say anything, what this feels like internally. The person starts having thoughts like, I don't feel interesting anymore. I don't think they really notice me. We only talk about logistics. I miss being looked at like I matter. I feel more like a role than a person. They don't want sex. They want to feel felt. But they don't know how to ask for that without sounding needy or dramatic, so they say nothing. What happens next? Very slowly. They become emotionally thirsty without realizing it. Then someone new comes along and does very small things, asks curious questions, listens closely, laughs at their stories, compliments their thinking, notices details about them, and the person feels something they haven't felt in years. I feel seen again. This is the hook, not attraction, not lust, recognition. Emma and Daniel, married 11 years, 2 kids. They love each other, no major issues. Life looks like this. Work, kids, dinner, TV, sleep, repeat. They talk constantly, but only about schedules, bills, parenting, tasks. Daniel hasn't asked Emma in years, how are you really doing? Not because he doesn't care, because life is busy and routine took over. Emma slowly starts feeling invisible. She doesn't complain because Daniel is kind, loyal, and hardworking. She tells herself, this is just what marriage becomes. At work, a new colleague starts. He asks, what do you enjoy doing outside work? You're really thoughtful when you explain things. I like how your mind works. He remembers things she says. He looks at her when she talks. She goes home feeling different, lighter, more like herself. She doesn't think, I'm attracted to him. She thinks, I forgot this version of me existed. The critical shift. She starts sharing small frustrations about home life with him. No complaints, just, we're always so busy. I feel tired all the time. He listens, validates, understands. Now emotional intimacy is forming. Still no flirting, still innocent. But emotionally, he is starting to occupy a space that belonged to her husband. What Emma doesn't realize, she's not falling for the man. She's falling for how she feels when she's emotionally attended to. That need had been starved for years. Why does this turn into an affair? Because emotional connection naturally creates attraction. And by the time she realizes this is becoming inappropriate, she's already emotionally attached. And it feels incredibly meaningful because it's feeding a deep unmet need. The tragedy. If Daniel had simply regularly done things like asked about her inner world, noticed her, been curious about her, expressed appreciation beyond logistics, this never would have happened. Not because Emma is disloyal, but because her emotional needs would not have been starving. The key truth, people rarely cheat because they want someone else. They cheat because they want to feel like themselves again. And someone else accidentally provides that feeling. Is this avoidable? Very much so. Couples prevent this by maintaining curiosity about each other, emotional check-ins, appreciation, attention, seeing each other as people, not roles. The moment a partner stops feeling emotionally seen for long enough, they become vulnerable without realizing it.